He wasn't supposed to rule. He wasn't supposed to survive childhood. And yet, this boy, barely a teenager, would reverse one of history's greatest religious revolutions and save the soul of Egypt. This is the story of Tutankhamun, the teenage pharaoh who changed everything. Tutankhamun was born during chaos. His father, Akhenaten, had ripped apart Egypt's centuries-old religion, abolishing the gods, closing temples, and forcing everyone to worship just one, the Aten, the sun disk. Priests were silenced. Cities were abandoned, and Egypt, once united under the gods of the Nile, was fractured, and into this storm a fragile boy was born, with the weight of a dynasty on his shoulders. Tutankhamun became pharaoh at just 9 years old, too young to rule, too young to lead, but not too young to understand what was at stake. Behind him were powerful advisors, Ea and Horemheb, but it was Tutankhamun himself who made the greatest decision of all. He restored Egypt's traditional gods. He reopened the temples. He brought back the name Amun to the throne. And he even changed his name from Tutankhaten, living image of Aten, to Tutankhamun, living image of Amun. For Egyptians, restoring Mat, the cosmic order, was the highest purpose of a king, and Tutankhamun did exactly that. He rebuilt shrines and statues. He restored priesthoods and festivals. He began healing the wounds his father left behind. He wasn't just a boy in a crown. He was a restorer of balance. A teenager who set a broken nation back on its course. But then, tragedy. Tutankhamun died suddenly at the age of 19. We still don't know why. Some say accident, some say illness. Some whisper of betrayal. He left no heirs. And his name was erased from the king lists, forgotten for centuries. Until 1922, when Howard Carter opened a sealed tomb untouched by time. Inside, a golden mask. Weapons, games, thrones, sandals, and even locks of hair. The boy who had been erased became immortal. Tutankhamun ruled just 10 years. Yet in that time, he restored a religion, healed a nation, and left behind a legend. He reminds us that age is not a barrier to impact. That purpose isn't measured by time, but by courage, conviction, and vision. He didn't build pyramids, he built something more powerful. A legacy that would awaken 3,000 years later, still whispering his name.